Protestant boys are loyal and true, stout-hearted in battle and stout and true. The Protestant boys are true as of yore, and faithful and peaceful and dangerous so. And though they bear and proudly wear the colours that floated o'er many a play, where cannons are flashing and sabres are clashing, the Protestant boys can carry the day. Boys are loyal and true, though fashions are changed and loyal are few. The Protestant boys are true to the last, though cards may lie them in dangerous path. For still we stand a loyal band, and right like the liars wherever they stay. For let them just rattle the same as the battle, the Protestant boys can carry the day.
I belong to an old regiment whose deeds are often told, for on the field of battle they are always brave and bold. Their loyal hearts to boot, and true as any steel, and the place they show their bravery is on the battlefield.
Now can talk about your kings, Scots, praise and all.
Sing about your kilties and the gallant 42, and of every other regiment in the King's command, but the Southdown Militia is the terror of the land. Oh boys, but it was grand when in action first did join, along with our King William at the Battle of the Boyne. Says King James, I'll take the first train home, 'tis more than I can stand. The Southdown Militia is the terror of the land.
I can talk about your King's Guard, Scots, praise and all.
Sing about your kilties and the gallant 42,
and of every other regiment in the King's command, but the Southdown Militia is the terror of the land.
Gregor Haid, the regiment had landed in Cape Town. DeWitt says he, we're lost, says he, they're set out the Southdowns. Says DeWitt, if that's a fact, me son, we'd better quit the ram, for them Southdown Militia is the terror of the land.
I can talk about your King's Guard, Scots, praise and all.
Sing about your kilties and the gallant 42, and of every other regiment in the King's command, but the Southdown Militia is the terror of the land. When the Jubilee, the Irish Rifles marched by, Her Majesty admires them with the keen and martial eye. Ach, Major Wallace, says the Queen, them boys of yours looks grand. Ach, hold your tongue, says Wolseley, them's the terror of the land.
I can talk about your King's Guard, Scots, praise and all. Sing about your kilties and the gallant 42,
and of every other regiment
in the King's command, but the Southdown Militia is the terror of the land.
When brethren are met in their order so grand, what a beautiful sight for to view. I was ordered to stand by a brother's command, to receive the bright orange and blue.
To receive the bright orange and blue. To receive the bright orange and blue. I was ordered to stand by a brother's command, to receive the bright orange and blue.
In darkness I entered, the Lord he knows where, first bound up in chains it is true. And my shoes my feet I cast in away there, to receive the bright orange and blue.
To receive the bright orange and blue. To receive the bright orange and blue. I was ordered to stand at my brother's command to receive the bright orange and blue.
A rumbling noise just like thunder I heard presented itself to my view. You would stand with amazement to see them proclaim to receive the bright orange and blue.
To receive the bright orange and blue. To receive the bright orange and blue. I was ordered to stand by a brother's command to receive the bright orange and blue.
A glittering light unto me was revealed. I became a fresh soul quite anew. And I'll stand by my cause, my religion and laws, and I'll die for the orange and blue.
To receive the bright orange and blue. To receive the bright orange and blue. I was ordered to stand by a brother's command to receive the bright orange and blue.
Let us join hands and fight William Kent in our way in defense of the cause just and true. Like the Boynbee, our guides where our forefathers died in defense of the orange and blue.
To receive the bright orange and blue. To receive the bright orange and blue. I was ordered to stand by a brother's command to receive the bright orange and blue.
In the county Tyrone, near the town of Dungannon, where many's a ruction myself had a hand in, Bob Williamson lived there, a weaver by trade, and all of us thought him a stout orange blade. On the 12th of July, as it yearly did come, Bob played on the flute to the sound of the drum. You may talk of piano or fiddle or lute, but there's nothing can sound like the old orange flute. But this cunning old killboy, sure he took us all in, and married a papish called Bridget McGinn. Turned papish himself and forsook the old cause that give us our freedom, religion and laws. And the boys in the townland made some noise upon it, and Bob had to fly to the province of Connacht. He flew with his wife and his fixings to boot, and along with the rest went the old orange flute. At the chapel on Sundays by the priest's own desire, Bob took the old flute for to play in the choir. He took the old flute for to play in the mass, but the instrument shivered and sighed, oh alas. Bob jumped, humped and started and got in a splutter, and dipped the old flute in the blessed holy water. But blow as he would not make a sound, but the Protestant boys and no croffies lie down. At a council of priests that was held the next day, they prepared to administer auto da fe. Sure they couldn't knock heresy out of its head, so they bought Bob another to play in its stead. So the old flute was doomed and its fate was pathetic, was branded and burned at the stake as heretic. While flames roared around it, they heard a strange noise. Was the old flute still playing the Protestant